something to say in this moment, we would see it. Whether they're in our, air quotes, party or not. Not afraid, Paladin? You should be. Where's your light? All I see is the darkness closing in. The cultist's words are drowned out by the resounding call of a war horn. Dismay ripples through the demon host, and a moment later, everything around you is filled with blinding light.
In the name of 𝐼𝐿𝐵𝐿, I say to you fiends, flee, for you will find no mercy here. Forge onward to your enemy, champion, and have no fear. The warriors of heaven will keep the monsters from your back.
Okay.
Of the inheritor here. Damn it all! You'll answer for this some other time.
She just bailed right off the cliff. All right, now we gotta face these guys.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
Okay. Let's go with the distorted mythic. Might as well just
Slice! Behead!
go. All right. Now what do we got here? Now, what can we drop? We can drop this back here. Get our guys out of the blast range, right? There we go. Okay. Let's do another one. Our guys are still standing right there. Perfect. Just don't move forward.
I wonder what lies beyond.
Crank that.
I refuse to surrender.
Where's this damn spell? Where are they? What a bunch of crap.
May I see your entrails, please? Oh, is all of this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
The game of hide and seek is as old as time itself. All the people in Golarion have... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Apparently that went away. All right. That party ended. All right, can we rest here? We really... I know I'm probably going to take corruption for it, but... Nope, we should be okay. That's going to be close. All right, let's see how it goes.
I heard you talking to your invisible friends. You know, I have a friend too.
I can't imagine what spirit would talk to a gutter snipe like you, and I don't want to.
Yeah. What the... Okay. What a great thing to wake up to. Yep.
Wherever my legs
Let's go.
carry me.
Chop, chop. Okay, save it. I have given you the gift of strength. Arise and fight in the name of Deskari of Baphomet, of whomever you please. I command you defend my laboratory. Fools, feckless, useless morons. I'm surrounded by idiots. What have I done to deserve this? What crime have I committed that the universe would punish me so? A sharp tongue on him. He'd give my old gran a run for her money. Mr. Swarm that walks, may I ask you a question? No. Skip. I don't like this one. It reminds me of the bladesmith who tortured me. He was an arrogant swine too, but he never berated and yelled at folk. No, he spoke so softly, so deliberately. Every word was dripping with venom. Hello, Xanther. Having a problem with the help? Figure in the hooded robe slowly turns around. Its face and hands are a writhing mass of locusts. If you listen closely, you can hear the rhythmic rasping of little feet and wings rubbing against each other. Your taunting words only serve to reveal your ignorance. Imbeciles swell the ranks of demons and crusaders alike. As commander of the crusade, you have crossed paths with such fools more than once. No doubt, tell me, how do you stand them all? Xanther falls silent momentarily, during which time the rustling of the locusts under the cloak become even more prominent. You're all primitive apes, cavorting about the Worldwound in futile attempts to wipe each other out. Oh, how I loathe you all. I despise my idiot students who cannot even take a single step without an order from me. I despise demons, self-satisfied imbeciles who prefer to tear hunks of flesh from each other and carry out my instructions. I despise Deskari and Baphomet for forcing me to work with them. The chittering of the locust grows louder, sounding threatening. I despise you, Vandal. You came into my laboratory, smashing up my specimens and interfering with my work. Away with you. Get out now.
The heartbeat quicken.
Okay. I need to very quickly check my notes here. So we may lose... Yeah, we lost the game audio, but I will continue talking to you. I just want to make sure... let's see here. That I... got to pull up my notes. That I don't miss something here. That's the goal here. Okay, let's see here. I don't even know if I can get the secret ending as a Lich. I don't know. But, yeah. Got that. Got that. Got that. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm good. Just wanted to make sure. Now, Mr. Xanther. Everyone attack. Ember. We're gonna do a controlled fireball. Right there. We are going to do an animate dead over here. You are going to do that. And you are going to do... Oh, he staggered first round. Always first round. I forgot. All right. And go. All right. Can he do it now? Yes. Oh, I should have done Death Ward. Damn it. Oh, that's ours. Okay. You know what? We are going to spam that right here. And just go, girl. I want you. Yep. Spam the shit out of it. Defeated, 𝐶�lathar drops to his knees. For a few drawn-out seconds, all you hear is the rustling of the locust shifting under his robe, the sound suddenly morphing into rasping, unnatural laughter. Who could have predicted that a vandal, my enemy and the enemy of my masters, would be the one to rid me of my excruciating servitude? You are an unforeseen, unknown quantity that has solved the impossible equation. Such an elegantly simple solution to all of my problems. The eerie laughter dies away as quickly as it came. 𝐶�lathar lifts his head and looks out at you from his locust swarm face. You've earned a reward. I know why you're here and what you seek. You destroyed my laboratory, stood in the way of science, and halted my demon transformation experiments. But I doubt you know the source of the 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐷𝐿 crystals necessary for the process. I will show you the path to the truth, Vandal, but first you must answer 2 of my questions. The bargaining for his life has started, typical and familiar. His first question will be, can we walk out of here alive? And the second will be, how much are you willing to pay him to turn traitor? Isn't that right? Incorrect. Spending my time in such a manner would be irritating and counterproductive. I'm simply willing to converse with you if you make even the slightest pretense of being worthy of interlocutors. Interlocutors? If you learn something useful from what I say, what of it? I feel utter indifference to everything that happens after my death. Why are you so sure I don't have that information already? Doubting my intellect is a foolish move. If you already knew the truth, you would have directed your efforts to destroying my supply routes, not breaking into my laboratory. The defeated foe lectures the victor on reliable strategies for warfare. Typical. This worthy sir is living out the final minutes of his life. He wishes to feel clever and astute in his moment. You could show a little basic compassion for the man, Paralector, comfort him, perhaps even embrace him. We're going to kill him at the end of it either way. Is there any specific practical purpose in your attempts at flippancy? Why, of course, I consider my chats with you to be an act of charity, Regil. I infuriate you. You receive a surge of emotions and your bleaching is slightly slowed. See? Quite specific and practical. All right, anyway. Ask your questions. Name the location of my laboratory before I was forced to relocate to the inhospitable Ivory Sanctum. Dresden. Correct. Did you know that, or did you simply guess? It's of no consequence either way. And now answer me this. Why was my laboratory located there specifically? Why was Dresden chosen for my residence in the Worldwound? That I don't know. Because of its stunning mountain view? I don't have a clue. For a while, 𝐶�lathar says nothing, seeming to carefully choosing his words. Stupidity and ignorance are at the very top of the list of your failings. I'm ashamed to have been defeated by such a weak-minded creature. I will simply give you the answer, but do not feel any sense of pride that you obtained it so easily. I hope you have wits enough to realize that it's no cause for pride, but for endless shame. Know this, I've been acquiring the 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐷𝐿 crystals from the Midnight Fane, a shrine located deep under Dresden. What is it like to realize that the enemy has all this time been concealing in the bowels of your very own fortress? Don't bother answering. It was a rhetorical question. Now let us finish this, Vandal. End my existence and free me from the burden of carrying out the orders of idiot masters and offending my eyes with the sight of feckless followers. Midnight Fane, what is it and how have the demons managed to hide it from me? Your naivety is worth lingering in this world, a surprising, incomprehensible phenomenon. I regret that I will not be able to study it under laboratory conditions. Deep below Dresden, where the power of the Sword of Valor cannot reach, there is a place where the abyss and the material plane meet. This is where Lady Areelu opened one of her rifts, creating a direct route to the abyss. This is where the 𝐚𝐻𝐻𝐷𝐿 crystals are coming from. The rift leads to... I suppose I don't want to spoil the surprise, Vandal. You do so love surprises after all. Why didn't the demons attack Dresden from the inside, given that they had access? Such an attack would reveal the secret of the Midnight Fane to the Crusaders. It has no right to fail. Unfortunately, you impressed Derazand so much during the battle for Dresden that he lost all courage. I'm sure you will meet him in the Fane, aggrandizing himself at the expense of whoever happens to be around. What a laughingstock. However, sooner or later, he will certainly try to attack Dresden from the inside. He's more afraid of Deskari than you. What are the crystals? Special keys that can, with the proper handling and after tedious ritual, awaken mythic powers in a demon. The process was discovered and developed by the great Areelu Vorlesh, my mentor. She calls it transformation. Those that have undergone it are called mythic demons, for their powers truly deserve to be glorified in myth. Are you eager to die? Why should I even answer your questions? Why stave off my final transition into blissful oblivion? I will answer you, but only out of my own curiosity. I want to see what intrigues a lowly creature such as yourself. Have you seen my underlings, my so-called students? What, I ask you, can they hope to learn from me? Buffoons, that's what they are. A pathetic parody of scholarly devotion. They hear my words, but they do not understand them. Mindless fanatics and cultists, idiots besieging me with their endless questions. Killing them is pointless. I cannot banish them or use them as test subjects because as soon as one dies, two more sprout in their place. And the demons I'm forced to work with, they're unable to fulfill even the simplest of instructions. All their tiny minds can think is how to chew on one another to pieces. Derazand, Minago, Jerabeth, they all started plotting against me as soon as I took up my post. How am I supposed to work under these conditions? I'm surrounded by utter morons. My only ambition has been to study the sciences, to discover secret truths, but instead I've been obliged to manage a herd of brainless animals. I found myself at a dead end. I cannot abandon everything and leave. I will only be exchanging life in this unbearable place for life among nameless ruins, constantly aware that my former masters could find me and exact retribution. I could hardly continue my work without my laboratory. You have given me a way out, Vandal. A place where only peace awaits me, where I will have no students or masters. Death. I am tired. You rail against your allies and stupid students, but you're the one who chose to work with them, aren't you? Why? Are there really so few forces in the world you could have aligned yourself with? Balderdash. Ooh. I haven't seen Balderdash used in a statement in quite a while. Although there is a modicum of logic in your analysis, a narcissistic mania for self-aggrandizement achieved by placing myself in a milieu doomed to failure, perhaps there's even a subconscious desire to be in constant tension. If I were planning to continue my existence, I would add this idea to the list of interesting topics for rumination. Who are you? I am a higher being. I surpassed my mortal shell, discarded it, transformed myself like a larva becomes a locust. My loyal service to the dark arts has not gone unrewarded. Lords Baphomet and Deskari both gave me their consideration. I earned respect on this side of the Worldwound, and the only person whose respect I have not won is my mentor, Areelu Vorlesh. That is all that is permissible for you to know. How did you achieve this state? I won't be telling you anything. I did not spend years conducting research, carrying out experiments, and studying forbidden texts just to give it all away to some vandal. The sacrifices I've made, the impossible truths my mind had to encompass, Deskari's philosophy, Baphomet's sophistry, Ereshkigal's riddles, the nebulous ravings of lesser-known demons such as 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿. You have probably never even heard these names before. It's enough that you have managed to get your hands on my notes. They say there's no king's road to knowledge, but for vandals there isn't so much as a dirt track. If you want to achieve what I have, then follow the path I had to take, every single step. Yeah, we are not doing Swarm That Walks. Achieve what? Turning into a cloud of flies? You must be joking. Who in their right mind would wish such a thing? Camellia turns and notices Nenio, who's feverishly writing something on a sheet of paper. No one in their right mind. With all the questions, we already know enough about this freak to destroy him once and for all. The best thing for everyone is if the knowledge on how he came to be like this dies with him. Do not ask him about this. There are paths of which it is best not to know. What this man has done is more frightening than anything I've seen, than anything I've done to others. I beg you, do not look into how Xanthar Vang fell. This knowledge is a danger to your soul. Okay, what do you know about Areelu? She's my mentor, although she has never given me the slightest recognition. It's she who invented the method for transforming demons using the Nihydrian crystals. She is the best of all humans and demons, a true scientist, pioneer, architect of the Worldwound. It's ironic that both of the Abyss's finest scientific minds were mortals once, isn't it? Such a true scientist, I wholeheartedly agree. Areelu Vorlesh has been sentenced to death for her crimes, along with all her devoted followers. Go easy with the praise there, friend. Areelu is a criminal, whichever way you slice it, and you gushing compliments about her puts you on the same level. Me, on the same level as Areelu Vorlesh, one of her devoted followers? Oh, what a lovely thing to say. Thank you. God, I can't stand Nenio. What can you tell me about Jerebeth? A troublesome gnat who thinks herself the queen of this dung heap. She hates me for usurping her in the sanctum, but doesn't dare go against the orders of Baphomet and his daughter of 𝐂𝐻ZAMA. 𝐻EPZAMIR, there we go. Jerebeth is a known quantity and a negligible one at that. You may be interested to learn that Jerebeth had given me her mark. The swarm you are composed of will fall under her thrall as soon as you release your hold of it. Thank you for telling me. This information changes things greatly. Unfortunately for you, my capitulation is now moot. I have no desire to spend eternity serving the whims of that irritating gnat. Whoops. Holy crap. Okay. Hang in there, guys. Camellia, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, I told you it was gonna hurt. And yeah. And again. God. He's the one I need to be targeting. Good. And
Continue fighting.
okay, so note to self, do not tell him. Damn. Okay, so we're here. That's good. Let's do that. That. Hello, Xanthir.
Close ranks.
Okay. Everyone on him. And just waylay him. Okay, you should be good to go now. Chain lightning. And let's see, that's 5th level. Yeah, no. 6th level. Okay. Yep. Go. Who got turned into a wolf? Who is that? Okay, so we'll kind of blow through all this really quick. Ask your questions. Dresden. Oh, the sweet moment of insight. I did ask. That's where the crystals were coming from. The moment when the final layers shrouding the mystery suddenly fall away. I've been acquiring and continue to acquire Nihedrian crystals from the rift in the Midnight Fane, shrine located deep below Dresden. The entrance to it is located right in the heart of the city. It's sealed by a barrier created by Areelu herself and later disguised with the symbol of your own precious 𝐿𝐿𝐼. What is it like to realize that the enemy has all this time been concealing? Okay, we already got that. Midnight Fane. Okay. Why didn't they attack from the inside? What are the crystals? Are you eager to die? Who are you? What do you know about Areelu? Tell me about Jerebath. Okay, we are not doing the evil option this time. We're just going to kill him. Okay. There we go. Nice. So who is that? Arushale. You poor thing. Now how do I... Where is that? I don't see... She back? Where'd she go? Oh no, there she is. God, how do we fix her?
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Let's save it. And let's try God. Restoration? Nope. Oh, there it is. Creature is in dog form now. It can attack. Oh, hold on. Movement speed is... Stop it. As long as Baleful Polymorph remains in effect, the target cannot use... Can be removed by remove curse spell. Thank you. Okay. Jesus. Remove curse. I have removed paralysis. Probably not what we're wanting.
I wonder.
Remove curse. Remove curse. There we go. I'll take it. Okay. We got a bunch of stuff here. Let's see what we got. Got an old grimoire. This old grimoire grants its owner 3 slots for 1 level spells, 2 slots for 2nd level spells, and 2 slots for 3rd level spells for the wearer's spellcasting class with the highest caster level. Oh, so we just get more spells. I'm okay. Oh, Headband of Vast Intelligence 6. Damn it. Again, none of these folks are int characters. That's all right. I mean, we can save it for Nenio or put it on Nenio because eventually we're going to have to do her companion quest and stuff like that. So...
This way.
A book to read, Diary of a Student of the Great